Hi, this is Greg Hughes. Welcome to KloudPress. As you probably know, KloudPress is a special plugin that works with Wordpress, the very popular and well-used web design platform. At the time of this recording, Wordpress is being used by some 75 million websites. So while WordPress is powerful, it can be complicated. What makes it easy to use is KloudPress. This great software makes it possible to garner the power and flexibility of WordPress, but with a simple drag-and-drop environment, a page builder that's intuitive to use. When you first log into your website that's been KloudPress enabled, it looks like this. And what we're seeing here is the dashboard, or the behind-the-scenes access to a typical WordPress website. Now, when CloudWire sets up your KloudPress site, you get a lot more than just WordPress. In addition to the drag-and-drop page building software, you're also going to see some special plugins that make your site safe and ones that help with search engine optimization. KloudPress itself comes with a huge library of modules and templates for you to work with. But when you first log in, it's going to look, at first glance, much like any WordPress dashboard like you're seeing right now. One of the first things you should do after logging in the first time is to go to the Settings tab and then go to General and make sure that your email address is in the right spot. Your settings are going to show the name of your website. This one's just a demo. Yours will show your URL. But you want to make sure your email address is correctly typed in here. Everything else will have been set up for you by CloudWire. All of the plugins have been installed, the page builder itself. A special KloudPress theme has been installed, as well as some extra resources we'll talk about later. So once you type in the address, the email address here, you can save your changes. The next thing you may want to look at are the pages. We start you off with a home page that is created with a template that's ready for you to edit and make changes to whenever you're ready to go. It's going to be called Home because it's the front page. When you're in WordPress and you want to start editing pages with KloudPress, it's really easy to do. Just hover over the page and click on KloudPress. And by the way, there's a second page here called the Privacy Policy. You're going to want to replace or reword this, but it gives you something to start with. Now let's take a look at what the home page looks like right now. We can do this by clicking View, and we'll see what it looks like to the public if someone was to visit our website online right now. Or we could edit the page by clicking KloudPress. But first, let's just view it to see what it looks like to anyone who might visit the domain right now. As you can see, your home page is built with a template that's just a generic layout with content that doesn't mean much. It's just a placeholder that's ready for you to start editing. Also, the public will not see this black bar across the top. This is something that only shows up for you because you're the admin in WordPress. This is the WordPress administration menu bar that allows you to get to your WordPress dashboard at any time. But I'm only seeing it because I'm logged in as the WordPress admin. And in fact, from this same WordPress bar, you can click on the KloudPress link to start editing this specific page. Going to this KloudPress is the same thing as clicking the KloudPress link we just saw a few minutes ago in the Pages area of the dashboard. So let's see what it looks like when we're editing this page. Again, we do that by clicking KloudPress, and now we're ready to start working with these elements. One of the things you'll notice is that as you hover over them, you can see these page objects are all contained in what are called rows and columns. That's basically what a KloudPress web page is built on, blocks of content that are called rows. And those rows can have multiple columns. As you can see, each of these objects that we hover over is content that's contained in one of these blue highlighted areas. Some of them are text objects, some are icons, images, photographs, and even an opt-in or contact form like this. But again, this is just a starting template. You'll be able to change it all with all of the modules you'll be editing your KloudPress website with. In fact, let's take a look. When you click the plus sign button, you can see you have quite a few modules to work with. There are 3 sets of them. First, the standard modules that come with KloudPress, but also 2 additional and very robust libraries. KloudPress Volume 1 gives you some additional modules and very powerful things that you can drag and drop onto the page. And KloudPress Volume 2 with even more modules that give you lots of creative features that make it possible for you to build a very professional and functional website. The other thing you can find in this content area are the rows themselves. When you want to add a row to your page, you simply grab one and drag it onto the page. You can use any of these preset rows that have multiple columns. And as you can see, when you drag something on the page, it just pops into place wherever you want to put it. And then within that column, you can start putting modules. It's that simple. And I can delete a column just by clicking the remove button. Now, some of the other things you'll find in this content area besides modules and rows are templates. Understand, this is just a small sampling of the templates. Your KloudPress installation actually comes with several hundred templates. I'm going to show you how to get to those in another video. But right now, I just want to give you an overview of where everything is. Here you can see a handful of starting templates. In fact, these are just landing page templates. There are also some content page templates, and even then, there's still hundreds more in an area called the Template Cloud, where you can find lots of templates to start with. And the templates and the modules and rows that you want to save and reuse on your pages elsewhere within your website, they'll be stored here where you can save things. Right now, I haven't saved anything because this is a new website, so this list is empty. But you can save specific blocks of content so you can reuse them elsewhere. Then you just grab them from this storage area. That's actually an important part of using KloudPress. The other menu you should know about is this one in KloudPress that gets you to some other areas and features we'll talk about more in other videos. But this is also a way to go back to your WordPress administration panel. So you can see when I pull down here, there's an option to go to WordPress and then my dashboard. And when I do, I find myself back in the WordPress back office where we were looking at pages as well as several other things. Now, in subsequent videos, we're going to discuss some of those things in detail. This video is just an overview showing you how WordPress interfaces with KloudPress and their relationship. Now, let's go back to the page area in WordPress where you'll be able to add new pages as well as access the link to edit the ones that are already listed here. And remember, when we clicked on the KloudPress link up at the top in that admin bar, that's the same as clicking on it here. So let's do it again. If we click on KloudPress for this page, that's going to open the home page again in KloudPress where we can edit it. And we're back. And then again, clicking the pull-down menu here gives us not only several options, but gets us back to the WordPress admin and then our dashboard. So that should give you enough information to get you started and find your way around. In future videos, we'll take each specific feature you see and go into more detail where we can focus on a particular tool or setting. Now, as you continue with this training, you're going to learn how you can build some very professional websites with this powerful platform. This very software is used literally by hundreds of thousands of professional web designers and web design agencies. So what you're working with here is something that's quite professional and robust. So there's a lot to learn, but don't be overwhelmed because it's all simple to do if you learn it in steps. For now, it's important to understand how you can go between WordPress and KloudPress. There are many tools and features you'll find in this web design platform that allow you to create just about anything you can think of using your imagination and this powerful program called KloudPress.